Elizabeth Bishop was born in Massachusetts in 1911 and committed suicide in 1976. She was known to ignore her personal life when writing a poem. Instead, she focuses on her impressions of the physical world. She was also known that her images are known to be precise and true to life. The art of losing isn't hard to master. So many things have the intent to be lost that their loss is no disaster. Lose something every day, accept the fluster of lost door keys, the hour badly spent. The art of losing isn't hard to master. Then practice losing farther, losing faster, places and names, and where it was you meant to travel. None of these will bring disaster. I lost my mother's watch, and look, my last, or next to last, of 3 loved houses went. The art of losing isn't hard to master. I lost 2 cities, lovely ones, and vaster. Some realms I owned, 2 rivers, a continent. I miss them, but it wasn't a disaster. Even losing you, the joking voice, a gesture I love. I shan't have lied, it's evident. The art of losing is not too hard to master, though it may look like, write it, like disaster. I chose this poem because it shows that when a person loses someone or something, they can easily get by the hardship they went through, and it doesn't take time to get over it no matter how important the person or thing is. Bishop focused on one infinite truth of our world, that nothing lasts forever. The art she mentions in the title is in fact the mastery of something, or the art of losing, which is familiar to everyone. When I first read the poem, I thought the author was talking about losing a loved one, but after reading about the author and rereading the poem, it turned out that she only portrayed her hardships by letting it out in her poems to focus on the true side of society. I like the poem because it shows that no matter who you are or how strong and how filled with pride, sooner or later all those characteristics are going to crumble down and you'll try to get over it. The theme of the poem is loss, failure. The title contradicts the meaning of the poem because it can reflect something related to art or creativity or happiness, but the poem itself talks about losses and sadness. Elizabeth didn't come right out and say that she is sad about the losses that was in the poem. She acts the opposite. Rather than feeling sad on the moment of the loss or after it, the poem constantly pushes sadness away from the reader and tries to focus on the losses. The imagery displayed in the poem is taking real-life situations in which you lose something and depicting some sort of emotion or significance behind it, like losing your mother's watch. To certain people, it is not a difficult loss, but to some, it's everything. The sound device that was commonly used was repetition, with "the art of losing isn't hard to master," and the word disaster being on the first and third line of most stanzas. The poem followed a villainous structure, and the rhyme scheme pattern was ABA, except for the last stanza, the rhyme scheme was ABCC. In conclusion, I thought that one art was a bit catchy in the word choices, and it wasn't long or boring like some poems. Nothing needed to be searched, and it was easily to comprehend.